Hey everybody, Iggy Koopa here, and today, well, it's my birthday, and I gotta say, I went to Super Nintendo World for my birthday for the first time in California. Yes, I went all the way here for my birthday, and I had a blast. It was the perfect birthday gift ever been gifted to me to go to Super Nintendo World and have lots of fun. I actually had some little recordings of me going there, and I took some videos, I took some photos, but the only part that you won't be seeing into this video is that I did not record the ride itself, because I kind of did not want to risk to losing the phone in there to record what's on my screen. It's gonna probably look it's gonna be looking like just the ride itself, but what's not on screen, because we had to wear this head thing where it's like a Mario cap, but then we put this glasses things in front of it where we can see us characters flying across the screen. I'm pretty sure there's videos out there that actually shows that. In case if you haven't seen it, be sure you go look up the Bowser Challenge Super Nintendo World, because that's basically what I went on, and I loved it. It was amazing. I was in the middle with the other Koopalings, and I had fun. I had a lot of fun. And yes, you can see right behind me, we actually had some new paper plushies that have been made this month. That's right, we actually have a few new paper plushies that have been made, and well, there's actually one more coming in, but we'll be able to get to that soon. But right now, I just want to talk about my thoughts about Super Nintendo World. Okay, so my thoughts on Super Nintendo World, it was the best place to ever go to, where we actually get to go into the parks, have fun. The one part I have never got to do, and we were like, oh, should we do this? Should we? Because the others were kind of like, I don't want to do this. So I was like, okay, we'll do this another time in case we ever come back here again. And that is the power-up bands. We never get the chance to try those out because I never got to interact with any of the stuff. I tried to interact with the question blocks that were there, and all I get is this certain sound that I wasn't able to record what it was, but basically it didn't make a sound of any coins coming out. But yeah, that's the one downside I didn't get to do. But the best part I did was the Bowser Challenge, which that was a fun ride. I actually took some videos in there just to see my little experience in there going through, and then after the ride, I actually made a little video after going off the ride saying it was really good, something like that. I'm pretty sure, because this will be uploaded once I get back, because all the parts are going to be added on here, which I'm going to show you the videos right here, right now, of me going to the Bowser Challenge. Time to face you, Bowser. Which trophy am I gonna win? I'll have to find out and see. To carry this. Keep out? No way I'm not keeping out. It's right here. This is where we create all the bob-ombs. Neat.
Would you mind if we
Crazy.
stop the video because the next one's ready for you? But in the next room you do.
Okay, I'm in the middle. Amazing. Just getting this ready, just to let you all know, I'll be up next. I'm coming, King Dad. Well, we beat him. So right after the Bowser challenge, we basically were kind of like wandering around. We did some little shoppings. And, well, the other thing is we thought about, hey, let's go try out the other rides that are in the other parks. So I was kind of like, so I made this little skit where I said we were going to come back here in Super Nintendo World, which we did. And the second part of it, when we came back, was even better. And I'll tell you about it right now. Just some little reminder things. I did took some screenshots of what happened during this second phase or second part of it of Super Nintendo World. Unfortunately, I won't be probably showing those ones because the only one I'm going to be showing you is the one I'm going to pop up on the screen right here, right now. But the other ones, I will be having. Those ones I am not going to be showing off because of a spoiler face reveal. So, yeah. But I will tell you about what happened. So the second phase was even better because during that time, I got to meet Mario and Luigi in the park, and it was so awesome. Like, we weren't able to get to see them earlier. I mean, I saw Princess Peach and Toad earlier, but I actually got to meet Mario and Luigi, and I absolutely loved it because by the time while we were over there, it was like kind of like it was like 30 minutes until we had to wait until they come out because it was like around 6 that they would come out. And by the time they got out, I was the second person in line, and I got to take a photo with Mario and Luigi. But the best part is, and it was actually in a photo which I won't show, but Luigi noticed that off screen. Okay, so off screen I'm still wearing it, but I was wearing a Luigi shirt from the Super Mario Brothers movie, and Luigi actually noticed it. And I guess he assumed I was like a Luigi fan, which, to be honest, I am, because I always play the Luigi's Mansion games. Yeah, those are my favorite ones so far. But the best part, I actually got a hug from him, which was the best thing that ever happened for me. Which, it felt so blessed for me that I've been hugged by one of the Mario Brothers, and that is Luigi. I also got to say hello to Mario, and we got to take photos, and that was about it for that part. Until we went into this cafe. I think this cafe is basically the Toad's Cafe, but it was basically the Mushroom House, and we actually got to go in it. Chef Toad was on the screen, and when we got in, we were able to order our foods, and the best thing I ever tried out is the Mario Burger. Obviously, I had to get it because it's one of my favorite food chains. But anyways, so we went in there, we got to take our seats, and I was surprised we didn't have to pay at the table. No, we actually paid at the front where we did the ordering, and then we paid for it, and then we went to the table, waited for our food, and then they arrived. And so my experience about the Mario Burger, which I'm going to show it on screen, which it actually shows me actually about to try out the Mario Burger. My experience, it was very, very delicious. But the best part is, while I was having my meal, there was this part of like in the building itself where we see like these toads like in the kitchen that were cooking, and then we get to see outside of the building where it shows the other mushroom houses and the toads walking around. But when it got dimmer, all of a sudden it got dimmer, and then when I looked on the screen, it looked all cloudy, like it looked dark, and then by the time I looked back at it, oh my gosh, Bowser was attacking the Mushroom Kingdom, and I was surprised because I saw the bullet bills were chasing after the toads, and then I saw the bullet bills actually went into the kitchen, for crying out loud. So I was like, oh my gosh. it was like, I was like, I didn't know about this. I did not know about this. But overall, that was the best experience I have ever had in a cafe, and that's all Mario themed. It was amazing. It was absolutely amazing. I love it, and I really wish I can go again, which I probably won't because I have other things going around this week, because tomorrow I'm going to be going somewhere else, and I'm going to be back on Wednesday. And by the time, it wouldn't be my birthday anymore, so by the time when I get back, this will be made, uploaded onto the channel. And yeah, so basically, hello future me who is editing this video, please put all these parts together, and for all of you to enjoy this whole experience of what I had for Super Nintendo World. So yeah. So this next part I want to show you guys is the merch that I have bought off in Super Nintendo World. All this merch that you see right behind me, this is all the merch. Don't mind about that stuff because I was able to find a Hot Topic there, and I found some Five Nights at Freddy's t-shirts, and also, but above it is like this Bowser t-shirt that I bought. And also that's the back of Super Nintendo World. But yeah, right behind me is what I got from Super Nintendo World. So I was able to get my hands on this Bowser Jr., which I was actually looking online for this Bowser Jr. plush, and I was surprised when I got to Super Nintendo World. Actually, no, I got to Universal. When I go into the store, it had all the Mario merch, and this is the first thing I saw that actually caught my eye, and I exploded out. I literally exploded out of my mind to see this Bowser Jr. plush. I was excited, and I am glad that I'm holding it in my hand. This is the best thing I'm ever holding, owning, and I can't wait to take it home with me back into my home world. But anyways, besides Bowser Jr., we were able to also get like a little Mario plushie that were there, and I was also able to get like other stuff, like basically like some pins and some keychains. But those are for the other Koopalings. And actually, no, those are for the other Fantastic Heroes members who are with us. But I was able to also get this Mario right here because I want to have this for memory. Even though I have a lot of Marios, but I'm glad to put this in my collection. This is the Mario pen that I bought from Super Nintendo World. This is the best pen I ever owned. There were a lot more pens over there, but this is the best one I ever got for myself. Now, I wasn't able to find this photo I wasn't able to find this little thing where like it changes to Bowser Jr. and then changes to another photo. I'm pretty sure it was like Bob on Battlefield, but I don't know. I was supposed to find that one, and so far I didn't find it. So that was kind of sad, but overall, I was still happy of what I've got. The next thing I was able to get, besides this Mario, is this Bowser plush. Now, I have so many Bowser plushies. Like, I have the N64 Bowser, I have the All-Stars Bowser, I have plenty of fake Bowsers, including the fake Dry Bowser I used to have, but I still have him, and Dark Bowser, yada yada yada. I also have Dry Bowser, but now I got this, Super Nintendo World Bowser plush, and I got into that large size. There was smaller ones, but I was able to get my hands on this one because I wanted a big Bowser plush just to fit the size for all the other characters that I know from the Mario franchise. But yeah, even though I have so many Bowsers, like I said, but I'm glad to add another one to the collection. So the next one I was able to get was this Mario statue, and then a coffee mug of Mario, and then I also got this Mario cap. Actually, no, it's a Mario hat. I was about to get the cap one, but I decided not to and just get this instead because it was going to be too hot out there. And then I got this lanyard that's attached to this Mario picture that was supposed to be for this other lanyard that I have, but I decided to take this one off, put it onto this lanyard that had Mario and Luigi on it. And yeah, it was cool. But the other best thing is, I'm going to probably show this on screen right here, but I'm not going to open this, but I will show it right on screen. It is a Bowser poster from the Super Mario Bros. Movie. Now, you can see the Super Mario Bros. Movie logo, title, whatever you call it, but it's a Bowser poster. So, that I'm going to maybe hang this up in my room, but I'm gonna have to find a spot for it. But overall, I was happy with all this stuff that I got here, and I was very happy. This was the best birthday I ever had. Nothing really interesting that happened for me, besides Alla's head was actually kind of like coming off, like by the time when we got out of Super Nintendo World, I double checked on Alla, and apparently her head came off, so I was trying to search into like the stores to see if anyone can repair it, and we were lucky enough when we went into this one of the stores in not Super Nintendo World, in Universal, and this lady was so nice that she was able to lend over some tape, and actually no, she helped me repair Alla's head back together. I had a little conversation telling her about this next project that I'm going to be working on, which I'm going to be getting to that into another video, but it was great. We went into other rides, like we went on the Despicable Me ride, and then I also went on, what else did I went on? I went on to the Universal Tour thing, and then, what else I did? It was so many, but I just remember going on those rides. Oh yeah, the Jurassic World park, the Jurassic World ride. I actually went on that one. I loved it. It was a roller coaster. I didn't get wet though. But overall, like going into Universal was fun, but my most favorite part is mostly Super Nintendo World, which it was basically my dream come true. So my overall experience, which Universal Studios is better? The one in Florida or the one in California? Now, if you guys remember the one in Florida, if you guys went to the one in Florida, I actually made a video there. Check the link in the description. I actually went there, and it was fun. It was fun. This was way before Nintendo decided to build Super Nintendo World in Universal. And I heard that they're gonna be doing that in Florida, so I'm actually excited for that. Maybe one of these times I might visit it, but I'm also kind of planning to go to New York someday. Not this year, but another time of the year, and I'm gonna be going to the regular Nintendo World store. But overall, back to my question, which was better, the California or Florida? And I'll be honest with you guys, I like the California better. Even though Florida had some more, but California had way more. Even though the Super Nintendo World was not that big in California, but I heard that the one in Japan is a lot bigger. But I still love the experience here in California, and if you guys are planning to go to Super Nintendo World, this is your best option to go right now. Also, I forgot to mention this, but when we left Super Nintendo World, I forgot to say this. By the time when we left Super Nintendo World, I actually took a picture of it on what it looks like when it was nighttime. And I gotta say, it looked beautiful. It looked absolutely beautiful. From a distance like this, in this screenshot that I'm gonna show you, it looks absolutely beautiful, and I loved it. So, yeah, so overall, all of that, I had a blast. I loved my birthday. This is the best year so far, and I hope I keep this up in most upcoming time of this year. And I have a project coming up, which is going to be coming out, like, I'm not sure, but I'm still working on it. But I am working on another project, which I can't tell it, but if you go into my community post, you'll see what it is. But overall, I hope you guys enjoyed this scenery and what I'm showing of my experience at Super Nintendo World. And I hope you guys enjoyed, and thank you for watching. Be sure to subscribe to my channel, please do, and give a like to this video, and comment down below, have you been to Super Nintendo World? If so, what did you think? Let me know in the comments down below. This is Iggy Koopa, signing out. See ya! Well, I have returned, went to the Toadstool Cafe, and I'm about to head out right now. This was fantastic. Oh, Even how it looks outside, it looks gorgeous. Outstanding. Wow. Awesome. Well, see you in the next game, Mario.